In this moment of reckoning, we're going to focus on what's next for R. Kelly's survivors and how do they move forward. Joining me now to talk about this is Dr. June. She's the founder and CEO of Time to Act, Accentuate Positive Thinking. She is a motivational coach, psychology professor, and author of No More Pity Parties. Welcome back to BNC. Good to see you. Let's talk about Monday's guilty verdict for R. Kelly. How will that help his survivors heal?
I believe that is a step forward, just to know that their perpetrator is going to be behind bars. And that should give them some sense of relief. I think that many times individuals who are in that situation, they do feel like, you know what, there's no hope for me, which is why it's called learned helplessness, where they don't do anything to help themselves because they feel there's no hope. So seeing that he was put away should offer hope, not just for those victims, but for other victims to come forward and speak out against their perpetrators.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, Dr. June, about the other abuse survivors who never did come forward and talk openly for obvious reasons. Will this be a healing experience for them also, or will they regret not coming forward?
They did not come forward for a reason, and they did not understand that it is safe to come forward. Many times these individuals think that it's only me that's going through this problem. But I believe that this will also help them, and I'm hoping that they will move forward to get professional help, to talk about it, to heal, to move forward. Yes, they did not do anything at the time because, as you said, it's been going on for 20 years. And 20 years ago, and a little bit further back, it was not a safe haven as it is now to discuss these matters, which is why so many things are coming forward from many years past. But I do believe that if they take the opportunity to talk to a professional, even to talk to others, they will understand they're not alone and that it is okay to share their experiences.
And in R. Kelly's autobiography, he describes being the victim of sexual abuse as a child, first by a woman and then a man. Does it surprise you that as an adult that he repeated that same pattern?
It does not surprise me. And what's interesting is that he denied it when I don't know if it was his brother or another family member asked if he had been abused, and he said no. But then he turned around and put it in his book, I guess, as if to show some, reasons why his behavior is as it is. However, from the studies I've seen, only about 29% or so follow through on being an abuser. So yes, that could be the cause of it. Many times these abusers, though, are not abused, and they might use that as an excuse, but it's already something that they are having their heart to do. So yes, that could be a reason. And it could also just be an excuse that he's using for his behavior.
And Dr. June, often sexual abuse survivors, they blame themselves. How can they avoid doing that?
They need to learn that it's not their fault. And I believe education is the key. They need to be taught what is the right touch, what is the wrong touch, and starting it with children and letting them learn that this is not appropriate. It doesn't matter. You might look at it as a father figure, as someone who has control over you. I mean, they looked at him as a celebrity and they wanted to respond to him because they wanted to be in the business. You cannot allow that to fuel you to keep your mouth shut. So what happens is you look at these individuals and you look up to them, and then they're the ones who are betraying you. So knowledge is power, and learning that you have the power when you share the information. It doesn't even matter if you tell someone and they don't believe you at first, then you tell someone else. It doesn't matter that you have this fear, oh my gosh, you know what, I'm going to get punished. You're going to get punished anyway. They're going to abuse you and mistreat you anyway. So the sooner and the more you express your distress about the situation and let others know, the sooner you can get out of that situation. So we need to start training our children now, so as they mature, they will understand that it's not appropriate and that they should report it.
Very good words of advice, Dr. June. Thank you so much. I really hope that what you're telling people can help somebody out there who may need it. As always, we appreciate you being with us here on BNC. Take care.